All right, here we go. All right, so you're a California girl, but you really feel like you're a Vegas girl.
I feel like I'm both, a little bit of both. You know, they both have a special place in my heart.
Okay, well, hopefully now Brazil's going to have a special place in your heart. Your first trip over there, and that's like the mecca of MMA. So you're going to be competing there. What are your feelings on that?
I'm super excited. Like you said, it's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is from there, obviously, and it's something that I love, and that is, dear to my heart. So I've known a lot of Brazilian people, and I'm excited to go experience their culture. And I heard it's a beautiful place, so I'm just really excited.
See, now I'm old school. I'm a man who not used to, like combat with the ladies. So I'm going to say, like, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? What got you interested in the sport?
I've always been very athletic. I used to be a gymnast. I did track, things like that. And I've always been competitive. I've always been a type of person that's I guess, a perfectionist that likes to refine my craft, that likes to just be good at whatever I'm doing. So it kind of ended up being something that I wanted to do for fun and for self-defense. And I ended up being good at it and just really, really enjoying it and loving it. And I had no intention of fighting when I first started training, but it just kind of evolved into that as I continued to train.
I see. And what inspiration, is there somebody in this sport that inspired you?
When I was first starting out, it was about 8 years ago, so women weren't in the UFC. It wasn't as big for the women, and I saw Chris Cyborg in there destroying all the women, and it really bothered me that people were saying that women didn't have as good of technique and this and that, which I guess back then was a little bit true, but I just really loved the way that she could go out there, look like a beast, look like the men, and do her work. So I looked up to her as far as her fighting style and being able to look like a really strong, capable athlete, and that was one person that I really looked up to.
Yeah, well, the women have come on, in gangbusters, and I mean, the technique, like you said, everything is just on an upscale level, and I think I see more improvement in the women as time goes on than I do with a lot of the male fighters.
Yeah, I mean, the women are getting up to that level, and one day, Joe Rogan said it, gave me chills a couple weeks ago. I saw some kind of interview that the women aren't quite, to the level of like Mighty Mouse, who's one of the most well-rounded athletes, mixed martial artists. And he said one day there's going to be a woman like that, and you're looking at her. I'm going to be that female Mighty Mouse, that well-rounded, just extremely technical fighter.
Well, I hope so, and I'm gonna put this thing. I'm gonna save this and put it on the cloud and play it here in a couple of years. But we appreciate you taking the time. I'd speak longer with you, but your agent, which is your niece, I think, she said we only had 4 minutes, so I don't want her to get mad at me.
Yeah, she's a tough cookie. You don't want to piss her off.
All right. Well, you take good care, and all the best to you. Come back with a big win for everybody here in Las Vegas.
Thank you so much.